I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want. I just believe that. I believe that I can create whatever I want to create.
Greatness begins with a belief, an imagination, an idea, a dream. This passion, this purpose, this dream won't manifest into reality until you believe in it. You live for it. You work for it. Your subconscious is consumed by it. It keeps you awake at night. It keeps you working. It keeps you fighting. It keeps the fire burning in you because in the end, you can only achieve what you dream of. So I ask, what do you dream about? Welcome back to the channel, where your success and well-being are our priorities. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of our videos. Also, make sure to share this video to anyone you think needs to hear this. From a humble beginning in West Philadelphia to a life of Hollywood royalty, we're going to look at the life and times of one of the greatest personalities, one of the best actors to grace the silver screen, and the one thing that fueled his ambition, dreams. This is the story of Will Smith, a man who not only believed in himself and his goals, he also believes anyone can achieve greatness. He rejected the mediocre and average, pushed through the obstacles, and defied the odds to become the man he is today. A success with a legacy that continues to inspire millions.
I want to do good. Yeah. I want the world to be better because I was here.
Willard Carroll Smith was born September 25th, 1968 in Philadelphia. Growing up, his West Philadelphia neighborhood was a huge melting pot of different cultures. Being that there were Orthodox Jews living alongside a sizable Muslim population, he was a good kid and was known for his sharp wit and charm, which often got him out of trouble. This reputation earned him the nickname Prince. Will started his rap career at the age of 12. At 16, he met his friend Jeff Towns at a party. They later became a rap duo, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. They began producing music and made clean, curse-free music about their life as teenagers. Their first album, Rock the House, was a huge success and made Will a millionaire before he hit the age of 18.
I have a great time with my life, and I want to share it. I love living. I think that's infectious. It's something that you can't fake.
Truly, it isn't. You have to genuinely be excited and happy to live. Let your enthusiasm show. It lifts other people's spirits and inspires them to be better, which is why we are mostly drawn to happy people. A person who constantly wallows in sadness and complains would have people avoid him. He walks into the room and people are leaving. Don't be that person. You only got one life to live, so live it happily. Will Smith is a man who is grateful for everything he already has, but will never settle for average. He is full of wisdom. Wisdom he has never held back and never failed to share. He began his crossover into acting with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a sitcom about a kid who moves in with his wealthy relatives in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Bel-Air. It was highly successful and ran for 6 seasons. His first venture into stardom came with the movie Bad Boys, a big-budget cop movie that had him star alongside Martin Lawrence. The movie was highly successful because it had 2 black cops as leads instead of the usual white cop-black cop duo that was seen in movies. This cemented his ability as a leading man, and he went on to act in various blockbusters like Independence Day, Men in Black, Enemy of the State, Wild Wild West, and The Legend of Bagger Vance. Will Smith played the role of Muhammad Ali in 2001 biopic movie Ali, which earned him his first Oscar nomination.
There's no easy way around it. No matter how talented you are, your talent is going to fail you if you're not skilled.
He was still making music alongside acting, and he wrote a number of soundtracks for his movies. His music featured in movies like Hitch and The Pursuit of Happiness, which he starred in alongside his son Jaden.
Following your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it. And it's like, because they don't think you can do nothing they can't do.
Exactly.
You heard the man. Your dreams are yours alone. If you have people who support you despite everything, great. If your dreams impact other people positively, even better. But in the end, it's your burden to bear. So why wait for someone to tell you how to dream? Why wait for them to tell you how to carry your burden? They ain't going to feel your pain if you do nothing. They ain't going to live in regrets when you don't accomplish your dreams. They definitely ain't going to live your life. Why listen to them? They know you are great. They know they are great, but they don't want to achieve greatness. So they try to stop yours so you can both live in regrets. Their opinions of who and how you should live your life doesn't have to become your reality. If it does, it would be a sad one. They don't get to tell you what you can or cannot accomplish. Look around you. Who are the people who surround you? Who do you move with? Are they trying to be better? To become successful? Are they trying to accomplish something great like you, or are they actively trying to drag you down? They make you feel bad for trying to be successful, for putting in the work? It's time to reevaluate your circle. Get the losers out of your life. Surround yourself with people who have the same hunger and thirst for greatness as you. People who have the fire burning in their eyes. People who are living in the lives they worked for. Those are your people. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. Look inward. Spend time to know yourself, to know who you are, to know your passion and aspirations, to know your strengths and weaknesses. Invest in yourself, in your skills. Be dependable by becoming the best in what you do. Every day you wake up, let your heart and mind know that today I will become the best version of myself. Tomorrow, I will become the best version of myself. Don't settle for being good or better. Be the best. That's the only option. There is no giving up, no stopping, only becoming the best. The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams and who want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. I never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. I realized very, very young that there's no easy way around it. No matter how talented you are, your talent is going to fail you if you are not skilled. If you don't study, if you don't work really hard and dedicate yourself to being better every single day, you'll never be able to communicate with people with your artistry the way that you want. Being realistic is the most commonly traveled road to mediocrity. Why would you be realistic? What's the point of being realistic? I'm going to do it. It's done. It's already done. As soon as I decide it's done, it's already done. Now we just got to wait for y'all to see. If your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. Your goals, your aspirations, your ideas should be so big you are trembling just thinking of it. You question if it's possible, if you are being unrealistic or even insane. But it's definitely possible. You thought of it. You are definitely not insane, but you would be tagged insane and unrealistic by small-minded people. They would laugh and talk about you behind your back, just like the people who achieved greatness before you were called crazy. It's unrealistic to walk in a room and flick a switch and lights come on. Fortunately, Edison didn't think so. It's unrealistic to think you're going to bend a piece of metal and fly people over an ocean in that metal. That's unrealistic, but fortunately, the Wright brothers and others didn't believe that. It just seems like such a ridiculous idea to me to embrace the idea that it's not going to happen or that it's not real for that to happen. As soon as you say it now, you just made it real. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period. It's that simple, and that's all I need to know. So from there, you do what you need to do. Our thoughts, our feelings, our dreams, our ideas are physical in the universe. That if we dream something, if we picture something and commit ourselves to it, then that is a physical trust towards realization that we can put into the universe, that the universe is not a thing that's going to push us around. That world and people and situations are something that are going to push us around. That we are going to bend the universe and demand that the universe become what we want it to be. When you go out of your way to be successful, the universe may align in your favor. Doesn't mean it's going to be all sunshines. You're not going to be happy every day. You're going to question if it's all worth it, if you are making a mistake. But that's just life. You need discipline, no doubts. On days you don't feel like doing anything, you do it. You take a rest when your body needs one and get back up. You are allowed to have off days. Be sad, be tired, be sick. You're not allowed to give up. Your dreams ain't going to achieve themselves. Someone got to do it, and that someone is you. Will Smith is a prime example of someone who believes in and turns his dreams to reality. He is a man who has lived his life to the fullest extent and still has more to live for. The only thing that I see is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. You might be sexier than me. You might be all of those things. You got it on me in 9 categories. But if we get on the treadmill together, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple. You're not going to outwork me. It's such a simple concept. The majority of people who aren't getting to places they want or aren't achieving the things that they want, it's strictly based on being outworked and missing crucial opportunities. I say all the time that if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest wall that's ever been built. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. And you do that every single day. And soon, you have a wall. It's difficult to take the first step when you look at how big the task is. The task is never huge to me. It's always one brick. If you get your priorities straight, it's really simple. You don't have to make a decision about what you're going to do. You've already made that decision ahead of time because passion and emotion in the moment is always going to give you the wrong answer. So if you do the math ahead of time, it's not going to be an issue at the moment. You know, it's an idea that my grandmother always had, that if you're going to be here, then there's a necessity to make a difference. She always instilled the spiritual responsibility that you have to make every group you come into contact with better. I want to do good. I want the world to be better because I was here. I want my life. I want my work, my family. I want it to mean something. It's like if you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time. Your life will become better by making others live better. Make a choice. You just decide what it's going to be. Who are you going to be? You just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out of your way. It's water. It wants to move and go around stuff. There's a flow of the universe that I've grown to know just how to go with it. I have studied the patterns of the universe. There's a redemptive power that making a choice has, rather than feeling like you're at effect to all the things that are happening. What are your biggest dreams? Grab a pen and paper or even your notepad. Write them down. Write down your biggest, wildest aspiration. Everything, no matter small or big. Plan. Put in the work so you can achieve it. When you're passionate about your dream, the obstacle becomes challenges. The failures become stepping stones and the journey itself becomes an incredible adventure. There will be times when you question yourself, times when you feel like giving up, but that's when you have to remember why you started. Remember that vision you wrote down? Hold on to that image. Let it be your guiding light. Never lose sight of your dream. The world needs your dream. Don't let it stay hidden. Thank you for watching today's video. I highly recommend that you watch this one as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of our videos. Also, drop your comments and opinion in the comment section below, and I hope you feel inspired to take action towards your dreams. And as Will Smith once said, the first step is you have to say that you can. So go out there and make it happen. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep believing, and keep achieving, and I'll see you all on the next one.